This ladder can take us to New...
Son of a...
Seems we've enemies in our midst.
We have no means of exploiting our enemy's weakness. Let my magic grant you an elemental boon. I'll combine my magic with yours that you might cast the spell more quickly. This should help.
Now, there's a novel idea. I've never seen my own master attempt such a feat.
Truly? You truly are formidable, Arisen. That was well fought. There's no one standing who might say otherwise. We mustn't allow ourselves to become complacent. Take each trial as it comes.
A treasure chest. Oh, my mistake. 'Tis merely another spot for gathering materials.
Water is nigh invisible in this gloom. No few times has an overconfident step soaked my boots.
You too? Oh, I'm glad I'm not the only one. Must you run so fast? I can hardly keep you in my sight. No.
Am I going to make... Come on, this way. I need to get you out of here. 4 things. That's what Lenzo said to do. If we ever got... So come on, you lot. We're going to go see him. He'll keep us all safe. They're already here. Run for it.
At once, Master.
Everyone has their own reasons for doing battle, but knowing that doesn't make it any easier to join the fray.
I quite agree. My curative magics are at your disposal. Wait a moment.
A passage? Here? Truly. There are secrets around every corner.
Pray keep your wits about you. We needn't go barging in.
I don't stand a chance.
My thanks. We shall accompany you now. Those coral snakes must pay for their crimes. Give no quarter.
This appears to be the coral snake's hideout. If we capture their leader, other bandits might be brought to heel.
Right you are.
You'll not live to regret this. Look, Master, a treasure chest. We shall have to find a way to reach it.
This one's shaking.
Where do you think you're going, eh?
I'm going to enjoy it.
I knew you would prevail, Master.
Keep on like that, and we'll be done here soon enough.
Outstanding. Let my magic imbue your weapon with the fury of the elements.
Come on then.
You are in need of healing. Allow me. Wait a moment. It is not a foe to be heedlessly challenged.
Few battles are won by such an
Shocked numb by lightning. I had not thought our foes as formidable as this. We were unprepared for such a struggle.
I'd hasten home, were this not my duty. I must.
Oh, what luck! 'Tis a chest.
Hang in there, Master. I'm coming to assist.
And here I was hoping for some great treasure. Ah, now I feel a fool.
We cannot expect gleaming treasures round every corner. I can proceed no further.
Hugo! We're out of time, lad. We'll have to scarper.
Come in, Lanzo!
But before I forget, here you are. Time for you to make yourself useful. Tisn't the first time I've taught an unseasoned whelp the meaning of betrayal. And it shan't be the last! Goodbye, lad. Don't be sore. You were a fool, but a useful one.
I can't believe it.
Arrest him!
Lanzo. Why?
A job well done. It is unfortunate that their leader escaped, but I very much doubt the coral snake. We'll interrogate the lad and see what. The coral snakes are still an enigma. Mayhap the lad can tell us more.
'Twas painful to behold how callously the leader treated that young man. He shed him like an old boot.
We'd all hoped for a better outcome.
Is your pack slowing you down, Master? Pray, bear in mind that you can only carry so much by yourself.
drop.
Take care not to fall.
One cannot be too careful. Heed your senses. Unless my eyes deceive me, there's something down there.
Understood. I shall proceed ahead.
You'd think they'd have learned from the last lot that we're not to be trifled with.
If battle cannot be avoided, it is fight or die.
It is easily done.
My curative magics are at your disposal. Wait a minute.
These beings will resurrect so long as their skulls remain intact. But fear not, I shall gladly smash every last one. Witness my magic!
Let my magics grant you an elemental boon.
How dare you! I'll not stand for this.
What to do?
Gross.
Dear me.
At once, Master. Dare I say it? We trounced our foe, well and true.
Well, I'm sure there's still room for improvement.
Hold fast, Arisen! I will be with you in but a moment.
My magics are at your disposal.
That was incredible. Never have I encountered such a strategy. Truly?
Ha! They are right to fear us.
It is the mark of a champion to prevail with weapon shield.
Oh, there's something written here.
Let's have a look then.
Nowhere else have we experienced such a deluge.
There's naught to be done but suffer our wet boots.
I'll gather these now. 'Twould be a shame to forget their location when we need them most.
Have a gander at my wares. You shan't regret it. Pleasure doing business with you.
No purchases to be made today, I see. I just hope the shopkeep understands. The Arisen is ever prudent in the application of coin.
My apology. I've a request if... Ah, 'tis you. Thought I recognized you. I suppose I should thank you.
They're a useful
Ingredients to be gathered here, I'll wager.
No harm in picking a few.
There! Master! A hobgoblin!
Our foe is susceptible to lightning attacks. It is really coming down.
We can push through a bit of rain, surely?
You have my protection.
That ill-timed dodge, and I'm covered in bruises. Distracted with a woman in sight. If we're to strike, now is our best chance. You must make haste. Our foe is done for. One more minute. Bring it down.
Strike fast and true, and our quarry shall fall.
There's no debilitation a curative cannot mend. Fear not, Arisen. How bold you will.
Leave the finding of equipment-enhancing materials to me, Master. I have a knack for gathering items, and am ever on the hunt.
My thanks. This is for you. Now we're eating.
Can it be you are lost, Arisen One? The path to the dragon has many turns, but I can allude. You will find the path you ought to follow. Would you know the fate of another? I know only that which is already clear. This meeting...
"'Tis a chest. I shall take a look inside. "'Tis raining. Let us find cover. The water enters our boots.
If I might have my say, look how many women we count among our number.
And yet, no two of us are the same.
The creature's corpse will serve us well.
Go right ahead. A thief's agility makes them a tricky opponent. Try not to let them get the upper hand. Careful now. Well done, Master. Let my magic consume your weapon with the fury of the elements.
Let us see what you're made of! Earned ourselves a pat on the back.
We mustn't allow ourselves to become complacent. Take each trial as it comes. The power of such a torrent is not to be underestimated. Perhaps we could find a way to utilize it. It is not how we use this, but when. I imagine it would be most beneficial in combat. Allow me. Halt right there. You haven't forgotten us, have you, Master?
Shall I assist?
Allow me.
Buy a little something, won't you? Many thanks, sir.
Do you suppose that was fun? Feast your eyes on this!
The paths to victory are many. That something never would have occurred to me. Truly?
Do you suppose that was funny?
Hang in there, Master. I'm coming to assist. It is a mechanism for hauling freight, and it looks as if it could bear a significant load. Might we not avail ourselves of its use?
Never fear, for I am here. Shall I assist?
Tis a ballista arisen.
Let us make use of this during battle. I've no doubt.
I'd sooner not battle those with whom we have no quarrel. Yet if they mean us harm, we can but defend ourselves.
I knew it to be so.
Yes, Master. I shall hasten to your aid.
Leave it to me. Keep up the fight. I'm on my way.
Go where your help is needed. is intended as a means of transport. It would be interesting to see where it might take us.
A fine thing, this. It is almost as though it were placed here for our benefit.
No! A ballista!
Let us make use of this during battle. I've no doubt would catch our foes unawares.
I believe this is intended as a means of transport. It would be interesting to see where it might take us.
I can foresee no reason not to make use of this.
A ballista is a ranged weapon.
Let us make use of this during battle. I've no doubt we'll catch our foes unawares.
Shan't be awakened this way. Let my magic grant you an elemental boon.
This tavern is open to aye, even pawns. So long as they've coined for their ad. You're in a tavern, sir. Only polite thing to do is order.
Well met, sir.
What business have you here?
Does that make you be at ease?
I bear you no ill will. Come, let me buy you a drink.
You would gather materials here, Master. Can we really afford to carry more?
The people of Batal view pawns with great prejudice. Her Majesty, Empress Nadinia, has long been troubled by this custom. Many are unhappy about the existence of this tavern, even though it lies outside the capital, simply because it was established. I know not what manner of person you are, but if you would aid me in my effort, I would be glad to offer you a residence permit. 'Tis a bargain more than fair, for those who hold such permits may remain in Batal without... Glad I am to hear. Simply show it to one of the sentries and you'll be granted entry to the capital. Oh, and if you encounter... They are harsh in their persecution of the pawns, but were they to be aided by a simple plan, I know, but 'tis the only one available. We'll... Simply show it. They are harsh in their persecution of the pawns, but were they a simple plan, I know, but 'tis the only one available.
Well met, sir. How might I be of service?
Oof. My pack's...
Oh, well, aren't you a fine specimen? Might I... You're the very picture of health. Have you ever crossed paths with an asp? If you have, I'm sure you'll agree that they are not only do they spew venom with a bat, truly remarkable behaviour. Thus, my task for you. Might you be so kind as to return to me the opportunity to study the poison's effects on...
'Tis a ladder. Shall we see where it leads?
We ought to put it to good use.
Monsters and band...
All knowledge of this, God's way. However, you would do well to first travel to the Alta Batal Castle and seek a man named Ambro. For as a researcher of this laboratory, he will...
If you must, but be sure to buy all. My services don't come. Cheap, mine. Come again when you've more coin.
There are few things as exciting as receiving new...
Me? Now, this hardly bears saying, but don't you dare... try to take anything without paying. Always a pleasure. Go on, have a look.
Oh, would that I could spend all day here. I'll have an
By and large, the people of Bagbatal seem to adore their benevolent empress. Methinks it comes of their mutual devotion. Her Majesty offers up a prayer alongside her people every single day.
'Tis a far cry from Vermund. I cannot count the number of barbs I've heard uttered about the Queen Regent.
Say, have you seen any statues about? Solid stone one, tell is. Quite a number of them were found. Here's the curious part, though. The things looked... Would that I'd gotten my hands on one. Those statues...
Well met. These writings could be of import.
Shall we take a closer look? Hold fast, Arisen! I will be with you in but a moment.
Well met, sir. How's the day treating you then? Well met, sir. How's the day treating you then? Always a pleasure.
Should you need to communicate in Elvish? Pray.
I'm grateful to have served you for so long.
Let us work together to honor the Arisen's trust.
I am attentive and loyal, and prefer to remain by your side. In battle, I shall follow you. Lead. At least I go, knowing I fought to... If ever you've need of an ear to listen, you have... A troubling rumor has reached my ears, and methinks I ought to share it. 'Tis said there is an illness spawns can contract beyond the rift that inflicts unspeakable harm on those around them. As it progresses, the pawn gradually loses all self-control, and in time will even cease to heed the Arisen's commands. How terrible. We shall have to be alert for signs of the sickness among our number.
Yes, I've been questioning Hugo, the bandit we took into custody, but he refuses to answer any of my questions. In fact, he's hardly... The lad's been sent back to his cell for now, but I seem to recall that he recognized you.
Follow me then. Unless you doubt my sense of direction.
Boy, what's your problem? Walking about with pawns in tow? I miss you from Vermont? Bet you're as prejudiced as the rest of you. Well, got something you want to say, eh? Save it. You're not welcome here, but I've got a heart of gold, me. All you've got to do is prove your mettle against these sods, alone. That is, if you're bested, then we'll take all you've got. It's only fair, ain't it? Put your back into it!
Well now, quite the brawl we're having here. But I must say, these odds are rather craven. Did you leave your honor at the door?
And who are you supposed to be? You a
Nay, I'm a sellsword. It's not my conscience that called me here. No, no. Is there even one among you with the grit?
What'd be in it for us?
The fact that I'd refrain from breaking your jaw. That's not quite the reaction I was hoping for. Mayhap...
Ragnall? You're him. Well, 'tis clear, but I trust you'll have no complaints so long as there's only one of us. Oi, bring it out!
Where's that reprobate gotten off to? We'll see if you can escape me a second time.
I don't believe it. Come on, you lot. We're leaving.
Fine work. After all, judging by the skill with which you won that duel just now, I suppose that coward knew he was no match for you in a fair fight. So he had that beast. At any rate, 'tis safe to say you... Of course, I can't promise I'll be as amicable then. As a sellsword, 'tis my policy to let my employer decide friend from... Till next time.
Sir Ragnar is no ordinary man. That much is certain.
Doesn't seem like... 'Tis safe to say you've piqued my interest. As I've said, I'm a sellsword. Perhaps that one...
Have a look. Hoy! No need to overthink it. You can...
change it on a whim. You've not to lose, and you might even make a new
pleasure doing business with.
A fighter with sword and shield in hand is what I envision when I think of a leader.
Greetings, Sir Arisen. Sir Manella would speak with you in the palace. Pray seek her out at your earliest.
Hoy! No need to overthink it. You can change it on a whim. You've naught to lose. Many thanks.
The world's changing. Not sure how much longer I can keep the inn open. It's tough. Do come again. The world's changing. Not sure how much longer I can keep the inn open. It's tough. Tough, but complaining won't do any good. Do come again. Well met, sir.
Sir Fulvio. The artist whose service Sir Clark commissioned is residing in Batal. Shall we go and meet with him? Fret not, Master. I know precisely where this person can be found.
We're in your hands, sir. Much obliged.
Huh? What in the... Where did you... Oh no, he did, didn't he? I haven't slept a wink, I swear it. Well, I simply haven't been able to devise any good idea. Well, I am glad that the old man appreciated my talents enough to... which makes things rather difficult. Say, would you be persuaded to bring me to a griffin? 'Twill be well worth any trouble. Clark shall pay handsomely to see this done. I've heard aught of a griffin's nesting place. Do keep in mind, however, that you must needs drag the battle out. Of course, I could look as long as I pleased if you were to pay... Indeed. A beast frozen. It is said that a famed sculptor of Eld used a Medusa's severed head to Of course, I wouldn't presume to demand aught so legendary of you, Arisen. Then I shall depart at once. Pray, meet me at the foot of the Guerco mountain range, east of the rest town.
He wishes... gaze upon a griffin firsthand. 'Tis a tall ask, but not impossible. Shall we go where we are bid? I can guide you there if you wish.
A guide is most welcome. Now we shan't lose our way.
Only fabric would hold dye as well as my hands.
I'll take the knife off to the desperate anyway.
Why must I suffer so?
Now here's lots to do. Sight, precious little time.
Still a while to go before my shift's over.
I'm in fine.
Well met, Sir Arisen. Let us dispense with pleasantries and cut to the heart of the matter. I have a task that requires someone of your skill and discretion. Some days ago, a fiend attacked Empress Nadinia during her supplications. Her Majesty was unharmed, but the Woodkey may seek to strike again. Yet I fear I am not fit to guard the Empress as I am. And so I turn to you, Sir Arisen. Will you catch this villain in my stead? My deepest thanks. Her Majesty will next begin her supplications in Flamebearer Palace. I would use this opportunity to lure her assassin from the shadows. Empress Nadinia's life is in your hands, Sir Arisen.
As a matter of fact...
Apologies, Master, but you will have to do without us for the time being.
I'm tired. Barely slept a wink. Let me alone, will ye? I'm a busy woman. barely slept a wink.
Such paltry resources can achieve but little.
Should I trace life to its source? What might I find?
Mayhap I'll come home one day to myself.
Now, where was I heading?
Do you want a way to release the whelp sooner? Well, there might. I've not the authority to promise that. Hey, Jada, for instance. I reckon he could get the lad his freedom.
My parents were killed by brigand, and I've no doubt I'd have followed them to an early grave if it made me a part of the coral snakes. I know it ain't right to steal, but I thought I didn't take it for myself. It was for the poor. I wanted to give people a chance to...
I'm a tad preoccupied just now. I'm a tad preoccupied just now.
Aye, what can I do? Oh, you want the bandit? Aye, being head jailer has it. Of course, you'd need to prove your integrity. If you want to see that, after all, I can't go around. Aye, you've made your case well. I'll see to it that the request for the lad's release is put through. But you might have to be patient. One cannot rush these things. No, there's no need to fret.
That's why I did, and I don't believe for a moment that Lanzo meant what he said to...
plan for the morrow.
It isn't my way to gossip.
My sword arm could use some work.
Dare say I could forget all my troubles here.
Was it I had planned for the morrow? Townsman.
I'm quite sure my theory is sound.
Sir, are you the Arisen? Aye? Then you must have... I heard a rumor that a Medusa was seen there. Is it true? Because if... Know you the legend of the hero Danaus? Well, one version of the legend is inscribed here. You must take it and read it for yourself, sir.
There's been word of a... Indeed, the beast turned a group of soldiers to stone with but a glance. Or, as it so happens, I once read the account held that even when the monster was a curse that not even death... Scholars must gird ourselves with knowledge.
Who might you be?
Whoever's my replacement's in for a boot up the arse.
Ah, that's right. I must fetch those papers.
Slim pickings of late. Mayhap I'll come here when I've a day to myself.
Mayhap I'll come here when I've a day to myself.
Pray, follow me. I know the way, so there's no chance of our getting lost. Ah, now here's a surprise. A splendid discovery. Interesting. I shall have to inform my own master of this.
I'll sleep like a log tonight.
Follow. This strikes me as a place of import. We shall have occasion to. Turn here. Mayhap we will know what needs to be done in time.
Pray in, ne'er put gold in my pocket.
As soon as my shift's done, I'm off to the
Wouldn't
tavern.
seem
Nice
right.
to
Think
see
you
you
stay
still
with
with
you.
Have no fear, Master. I'll fare all right without you for a little while.
Some of us get complacent, but I train every day.
The pursuit of betterment is an endless journey.
Did you need something, dear?
I'm ready for patrol.
Slim pickings of late. In my touch.
Halt! 'Tis clear at a glance that you are not one of... I've got my eye on you. Do not dare...
Times are hard. I'm barely scraping by.
Halt! 'Tis clear at a glance that you are not one of them. I've got my eye on you.
Shove off.
Mayhap if I hang about.
Certainly.
I would fain aid you if you are in need.
I've got to focus. My shift's only just begun.
At least my back's not acting up
I've got
today.
to focus. My shift's only just begun.
Anyone will notice if I stay here a bit.
An ox cart ought to make our journey easier.
One hopes these carts offer comfort commensurate to their costs.
The world's changing. Not sure how much longer.
We must rest. Though... I witnessed a stunning display.
A good sleep does wonders.
Come, we've much to be getting on with. Feeling rested, I trust?
With such worn out gear.
Let's get to work.
Can't let myself get distracted. Well, this is no good. Can't let myself get distracted.
We shall await you here, Master.
Sir Arisen, Sir Ermhild, 'tis my pleasure to present to you the good Arisen.
Well met. Your assistance is most welcome. Without our Empress to guide us, Batal has no...
Indeed. We are well glad of your aid. Ere Her Majesty's supplications begin, I shall give you a description. We would, however, prefer that this affair be kept quiet. Be not... Empress Nadinia shall commence her prayers any moment now. I would ask that you...
O lambent flame, we offer thee these words of prayer on...
Seize the rogue the moment you espy him.
This looks as good a place
place as any.
None of these.
Keep my arms strong and my mind sharp.
We ask that all be spared the horrors of the fell dragon. We ask that Batal may e'er prosper. And we ask that a day may come when Beastren, human,
Got to make room for my next shipment.
Have you need of me?
Sir Arisen, Her Majesty's... Have you located the rogue?
All's changed at sea.
How might I
feel
create
it
the
in my
hue
bones.
in my mind's eye?
No more!
So that's our brigand, eh? No!
Your Majesty, how we must staunch the bleeding and capture the fee. Forgive me, Your Majesty. I have failed you.
The Empress is fallen.
Such a dreadful thing.
To think, even with the Arisen at her side, we could not safeguard her. The events of this day threaten to sour relations twixt. Nay, now is not the time to falter, but to unite in solidarity. We must not let the Empress's death be in vain.